In a picket on Dublin Castle and the Dublin Children's Court. It was organised by a group of social workers from North Dublin. But they drew together a number of representatives of other groups interested, tenants' representatives, teachers, and a group from the ICA, all with a common interest in a new setup for children in trouble, and all sharing a frustration in the slowness of the bureaucratic process.
Do you think that this sort of action can achieve anything?
Certainly, yes. If something is not in the limelight, if you're talking now about wage agreements and all these kind of things, nothing happens to our particular type of problem. But if you have a picket and people passing now will look and say, yes, what is this all about? It might make the minister stand up and see that there's a very, very serious problem about crime which can never be solved unless they discover the basic reasons, which is that we should have free legal aid, we should not have young children brought into court as criminals, we should have them brought into a family court where the problems can be discussed. And until these things are done, you will continue to have violence, you will continue to have children with no place to go to until the minister moves, and moves quickly.
So what are you saying now should be happening?
Well, the Kennedy report should be implemented in full at once.
I'm marching because I'm concerned about the fact that children are held criminally responsible at the age of 7 for their actions. I don't think it's right, I don't think it's Christian, and we realise that people are doing something about it, but we're marching here today in order to help them to realise that they have support, lots of support from people, teachers and other people interested in this. I would like to see children not being brought into court, not being brought up in front of a court procedure at such an early age, and I would like to see more psychological services available in primary schools to teachers, and also I'd like to see more availability of caring services available to parents in the community.
I think there has to be reform in the whole Act, the whole Children's Act, and raising the age of criminal responsibility is just a very sort of minor issue which can be done straight away, I feel.
A new act is needed. It's been promised, it hasn't come about. It will come about surely in time. I mean, does this help it come about? Yes, I think because there's constant need to highlight the problem, of the inadequacies of that act, and there's constant need to highlight the fact that changes are needed and needed. What sort of inadequacies you see in dealing with children? What sort of line are you in yourself? Youth work, community youth work. So then you're very much in touch with the problem. Are you all in that particular area?
No, I'm adult psychiatry and I'm social worker in a hospital in Dublin. Social worker,
Well, now, between your three specialities, what are the key areas you'd like to see change in?
Well, I think the things we've mentioned today, raising the age of criminal responsibility, an extension of the free legal aid system, and generally just a more humane and up-to-date Children's Act.
And again, I think coming back to our own field, when you come into adult psychiatry, you often see, the victims of the system. We say kids who've had to be sent away very early on, receive very little understanding of their difficulties.
Can I stop you for a moment and ask you why you're taking part in this protest now today?
Well, principally because I don't believe anybody who's 7 years of age should be called a criminal.